welcome to I-55 Speedway in Missouri. Elite Performance Industry Sprint Car Series, raceepi.com. Out on track qualifying for tonight's event. Kicking off the playoffs, opening round of the round of 12. You see the 50 of Michael White. Goes into the 6th spot. 00 Nathan Lafayette. Currently in 8th, Quinn Newton. Top of the charts right now. Blake Giglio is fastest in practice. We'll see if he's able to back that up in qual. Giglio just going out on track. Elite Performance Industry CTC machine. Giglio's second all-time wins in the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. He is second only to current third position guy, Lucas Huisman. Giglio goes top of the charts. Nice run by Blake Giglio, takes the top spot. We'll watch Damon Nagel, the last of our cars to attempt to qualify. See those yellow chassis bars and yellow on the front of the wing there. That is how they mark the playoff drivers for this. Nagel puts his car in the 6th position. A few guys still out there taking some practice laps. Alex Reeling, one of those. Around goes Reeling in the 42. Lafayette getting some practice. He doesn't have the elite bright yellow roll cage on his car, but he is in the playoffs. Yeah, I saw the back of the wing. It's very small, hard to see. I think Penguin and Elston both getting extra practice. See, Elston's got those roll bars in the front. I need to reset that camera. Used it for a camera shot earlier. That should be good. Much better. So we got 2 minutes of practice for Nathan Lafayette and Scott Elston. These two take advantage of all 5 minutes of qualifying. Let's take a quick look at our points while they practice. See the 12 drivers with the 1,000-point reset, and then a point for each win. So Quinn Newton, King Kart, 1 extra point for the wins. Reeling, 2 wins, 2 points. Huitzma, 4 points for 4 wins.
We have 1 8-lap heat followed by a 2-lap warm-up and a 30-lap feature. A couple things that are going to be, I don't want to say different, but if you hit the slick, get loose, and because you're running slow, if you collect other people, you will be at fault. Another thing, if you get caught wall riding, and I'm talking excessive wall riding, you will get 1 warning. If it continues, you will get a black flag, which will be a 10-second penalty at the end of the race. Good luck to all the playoff drivers. Thank you everybody for coming out. Be aware of who you're racing around, and have a good race.
Wow. So the excessive wall ride call will be in play tonight. That's new.
I didn't know this was the playoffs. Is there like a certain number, is there a certain place and point you have to be to race this?
Everybody is welcome. Just the playoff drivers had to have a minimum of 6 starts and be in the top 12.
Well, the 6 starts.
Oh, well, I only have 2 starts. I ain't been here very long.
Yeah, this is only this is the end of the season, but we'll be running these again next season.
There's breaking news that they're running this again next season. That had not been
Since I
confirmed.
just have 2 starts, am I allowed to run this race?
Yes. Said everyone's welcome.
Yes, everybody on the roster is allowed to run till the end of the season.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that.
See the wing adjustments coming in quick. Reeling. Adjusting his Everybody adjusted it when they get on track. If they remember. Alright. Starting lineup presented by Labor 12. Appreciate those guys giving us a awesome tune to listen to while we do our starting
What do we got
lineups.
up there? Low drag esports.
Blake Giglio on the pole in the CTC Elite Performance Industries machine. Quinn Newton starting second in the number 88 as Blake Giglio is just driving off. Lucas Hoitzman starts third, so the CTC cars 1, 2, 3. Bradley Wilson, 41, starts in the 4th position. And Brett Reynolds in the playoffs, just don't have markers for his car, the 06 in 5th. Damon Nagel, the 86 Trevor Project car, starts in 6th. Alex Reeling, Heatwave Ford Performance Machine, starts in 7th. Ian Montrose, the Napa car, starts in the 8th position. Michael White has the in the draft 50, starts in the 9th position. Nathan Lafayette, 00 Penguin Machine, he's got the playoffs indicators on there, just hard to see with all the yellow on his car. He's starting in 10th. Jeremy Clapper-Newell, Cave RP Trevor Project Machine, starts in 11th. And starting 12th, Scott Elson, Shocker Motorsports Traxxas 85, starts in the playoffs in 12th spot. 12 drivers, 1 heat tonight. Pace truck is off and we're getting set to start our heat race here. Heat race will determine starting positions for the 30-lap main event. Giglio jumps out to a quick lead. You see the field spreading out. Hoitzma under attack from the 40 of Bradley Wilson. Wilson on that high side works around Lucas Hoitzma. Hoitzma's going to fall to 4th. Caution is out. And we heard sorry, Nathan.
Who was that?
85.
Scott Elston claiming responsibility here.
Well,
See Elston's behind the 00. Lafayette starts to come down the track.
There, I tried to stay in one position, so I didn't want to move, and then you guys smoked me.
after review, the 85 got into the back of the 00, which collected multiple cars. The penalty would be on the 85 instead of the line.
When one sits there, as the leaders are coming through, the 06 and the 1 both get into it. Clapper duel.
If anybody sees anybody wrecking, we make sure we call it out. It's a pretty tough track, pretty small, so it'd be helpful.
It's a lot of horsepower for
They're
these,
also
this short,
helpful
small track.
on the race control end because our cameras do not always switch. So if you can call out numbers, that helps us be able to go back to review quicker.
Well, we got one lap in. Caution laps don't count, and now we're restarted. Giglio out front in the 16, Quinn Newton second. Bradley Wilson in third. Hoitzman in fourth. There are a lot of wall taps here, but no one's spun out yet. Hoitzman under attack from the 86 of Nagel. Hoitzman then gets away. Go back up towards the front. Giglio is starting to stretch it out a bit. As the 41 of Wilson starts to work over the 88 of Newton. Halfway through our heat. Giglio well out in front now. Blake takes the white flag. Giglio rolling in his Elite Performance Industries machine. He's going to bring it off turn number 4, and Blake Giglio going to get the heat win. Quinn Newton second. Wilson gets third over Hoitzma. Nagel 5th. Montrose 6th. Brett Reynolds 7th. Alex Reeling in 8th. Michael White 9th position. Scott Elston 10th. Lafayette and Clapper Newell. That is how they finish the heat. That is how they will line up for the main event. Let's see if we have Blake hanging out down in chat. Have a word with our heat winner. Yes, he is. Perfect. Blake, DG, got a copy?
Yo.
Well, look pretty comfortable out there for the heat. You feel like you'll be able to do that for all 30 laps in the main event as well?
Maybe. You know, we got some hungry people behind us. So hopefully we can not wreck ourselves.
Yeah, but those hungry people are mostly your teammates.
Well, you know what they say. You know, sometimes they have to push some dirty bombs. Well, let's see what happens.
10-4. You got any friends, family, sponsors to shout out for the heat win?
Yeah, shout out to RaceUPI.com. Please racing or on the car. Hopefully we can give the same shout out to a little bit.
That teal, yellow, and black looks beautiful. Is there any reason for the teal?
I needed new colors.
10-4.
That was the big thing, and it really pops at nighttime. So
It does. Looks awesome. Of course, teal is very important to me, so that's why I was asking. But it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Lucas got us a heater.
10-4. All right, bud. Well, good luck. Blake sits down in the pit area. We'll watch Hoytsman do a little warm up in the 7. Those two are 1 and 2 all time in Sidewinder Racing League wins. Most of them on asphalt. This is a brand new dirt series for us. And would you know it, they're usually 1 and 2 here as well. Bradley Wilson, though, currently top of the speed charts, 41. Quickest lap so far. Which is a one of Montrose was around there. That's going to do it for our warm-up. Oh my gosh, Giglio smokes Montrose and reeling piles in there. 41 of Wilson. Good thing they don't have to repair these cars. And now for the main event, 30-lap feature. We're going into the playoffs. Playoffs are starting tonight, round of 12. Not all of our playoff drivers are here, so that should be beneficial to the ones that are. Real quick for our starting lineup, once again presented by Labor 12. We have Blake Giglio on the pole, Quinn Newton's teammate in second, Bradley Wilson able to get by Hoytsma in the heat race there. There's Wilson, the green and black topped machine popping in there. See if we can't get any closer to his car. Nope. This is what we get. There we go. There's Wilson in the third position at 41. Lucas Hoytsma, number 7, up next alongside him.
Initial starters on green, restarts are on leader.
He starts in the 4th position. Damon Nagel will start in 5th. The Trevor Project, very colorful 86 there. Ian Montrose, the Napa blue and yellow car, he'll start in the 6th position. Then you have Brett Reynolds, the 06 black and yellow 06 starts 7th. Alex Reeling, the 42 with the Ford Performance wing there, he'll start in the 8th position. Michael White, see in the draft on his car, the black and blue and yellow. He'll start in the 9th position. Scott Elson, the white and red Traxxas machine. He'll start in 10th. Nathan Lafayette, black, yellow, and white 00 starts 11th. And Jeremy Clapper Newell, tail end of the field, his 21 orange and white Trevor Project Cave RP machine. 12 cars going for our main event tonight. Field rolls down the backstretch as we get set for our start here. Pace truck's going to head on off the track. We are underway from I-55 Speedway. Newton, a pretty good launch there. Newton's going to try to take the lead on the outside.
Dude, I'm sorry.
There is a crash already. We'll see who got scored as the leader.
Looks like he got just a hair bit sideways in front of me. I don't know what the deal.
It's like ahead of Clapper Newell. He was just the last one on the scene. Looks like maybe 86, Damon Nagel.
You're good.
Gets contact from behind from the 50. You see Bryant Reynolds and 00 of Nathan Lafayette.
So after review, the 86 is going into a slide. The 50 kind of came up and hit him in the back, which turned him around and brought out caution. Penalty is on the 50. This is an end of line.
Michael White going to be heading to the back of the field. You see him pull down to the inside, drift and back.
We're 1 degree right now.
Field getting filed up, and Blake Giglio gets us restarted. Didn't even get an official lap complete there. Looks like Brett Reynolds up and into the outside wall. Dropped back in a hurry in the 0-6, one of our playoff contenders. Giglio out front. And get him his playoff manners. I don't think he has any actually. Because Blake only made, what, 2 starts? Not enough starts to get into the playoffs, but he is out front with a whole lot of speed. Hoytsman just bounced off the wall on the 7. Right rear catching the wall, and now he's right up behind Bradley Wilson. As the caution comes back out.
Didn't see it.
Clapper Newell is around 21.
Hey, on that last restart, I thought it was you can't pass on the inside until the green comes out. And I passed before we get the start finish, so it didn't have to be a black flag. Is there any way you can do it?
Didn't he say?
Oh, I got screwed last week.
Didn't he say he couldn't do it?
21, Bandia.
Can't pass into the line.
It's like Clapper Newell gets into the outside wall, spins him around to the
I
inside.
figured that out hardly. There was a guy right there in front of me was already kind of hanging back, so I tried to get a jump.
There's Clapper Newell going around on the straightaway.
So after review, 21 hit the wall, which sent him across the track and onto the inside, which pulled out the caution. No other contact, no penalty given.
So Clapper Newell avoids picking up a penalty by not hitting anyone. Field forms up behind our Chevy Silverado pace truck.
So the best I could do on this 150 is we can defer it to have admin take a look at it after the race, but you can't pass anyone to the line.
Alright, well, I figured that was what it was. Sorry about that.
Michael White picking up the penalty there. Giglio down the track, gets us restarted, gets a very nice jump in the 16. Quinn Newton, 41 of Wilson. Lucas Hoytsman, the 7, they're battling for 3rd. Hoytsman wrapping the bottom real tight. Gets all the way up beside his teammate Quinn Newton. Hoytsman making that bottom line work. A lot of momentum down the straightaway for the top. Oh, Hoytsman found enough grip. Now he goes up top. Wilson going to try to switcheroo, get down to the bottom. Wilson now fighting Quinn Newton for 2nd. I think the bottom's actually kind of viable right now. You see the 7 of Hoytsman up and into the outside wall. Wilson watched Hoytsman make up time down there. Newton tried to get inside of him. Newton slides back up the track as Giglio runs away, but this battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th has been amazing. As the caution back out, Elston's gone around at the start-finish line. See if we can take a look, find what happens to the 85. That's his teammate, the 86, behind him.
Andy, look at the 86 and 85.
86's left front makes contact with the right rear of the 85. They go around. Hello, Wesley Parker. How are you, my friend?
I gotta let the entire field go on the inside of the entrance of the turn.
I was about to say it looked like Elson
After review,
stayed on
it
lead
looks
lap,
like
but here he
the
goes.
85 checked up to avoid the 50. The 86 had no time to react or to move out of the way. This is going to be called a racing incident.
So everyone avoids penalty here. So your leaderboard shuffle through. That's what happens when your caution laps do not count. Giglio down the track, gets us restarted. Bradley Wilson now in 2nd. Did get the spot over Newton. Wilson now tries to run down Blake Giglio. See the one of Montrose in 5th, the Napa machine. He's trying to maintain pace with these front guys. Quinn Newton trying to work the bottom to get around Wilson. Newton sliding up the track in front of him, grabs the outside wall a little bit. Newton got way yawed out there. That's a little too much. Now it falls back into the grass with his teammate, Hoytsma. So Montro's trying to work the bottom a little bit. Quinn Newton just vanished. Quinn Newton has disappeared. Quinn Newton is on pit road. I have no idea what happened there. That is just the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Giglio now. Battle for the lead with Wilson. Giglio's moved to the bottom. He saw Wilson making up time down there. Giglio's moved it down.
Come here.
Clapper Newell. He's wrapped around the bottom and heading into the pit lane. So another playoff contender having an issue as Quinn Newton already in the pits. Clapper Newell just moved himself in there as Bradley Wilson just had a wall ride. 41 came up off the corner up against the wall. Hoytsma's still working the top here in the 7. I think he's trying to find anything he can to make it back up to the front. Giglio wrapping the bottom. See Bradley Wilson doing the same. Quinn Newton's back on track. Caution comes out. Montrose, the Napa car, seems to have had an issue. Montrose and Reeling battling. Reeling riding the wall just in front of him. Montrose gets out of shape coming off the corner, smacks the outside wall. Around he goes. Nearly collected Bryant Reynolds. And the one on Montrose
After review, the one car got
somehow avoids everyone. Impressive. See if we can't have a word
You
with
want to say that again, Sandy?
Blake here. Well, Blake, you're up front there with
basically
11 laps to
we
go.
hit
How's
the
it
wall,
feeling?
Went across the track. Nobody else
I
hit
don't
you,
know. I
nobody
really
got
don't know, man. It's so different than 410. So
I saw the top burned off. You started working the bottom, making some speed down there, and it seems to be working. You and Wilson pulled away from Hoytsma. Hoytsma was still running the top. You think it's going to be bottom the rest of the way, or is it going to move back up?
I think it's into where you feel comfortable. I think that, you know, if you
I
can
might
run
need
the
a block
top, I
clear
think it
here.
can
It's
work.
telling me the
I think that
88
middle
pass
line might come
with
in
the
though too.
88
That
but
I
he's
don't
in
think a
front
lot
of
of
me.
people have seen.
I don't know what's going on.
It just depends who runs the bottom, who runs the top. The marbles get thrown up to the middle. We'll just have to
Yep, let us
see what
know
happens
if it
and
flags
see
you
what
when
we
you start,
can
when you
see on the
take off,
racetrack.
and we can get it cleared.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
I think.
Blake Giglio, our race leader, giving us a little chat as we're on the 1 to green. Lights are out on our pace truck. We're getting set to decide this last 11 laps. Opening round of the playoffs for the RaceEPI.com Sprint Car Series. If you haven't checked it out yet, head on over. RaceEPI.com. A lot of awesome stuff over there. Setups, gear, merchandise, coaching. So much. Giglio gets us restarted. Wilson immediately under fire from the 7 of Hoytsma. Hoytsma now working the bottom. Hoytsman been running the top. Now he's working that bottom, trying to get by the 41. Slides up the track in front of him. 41 takes it back to the bottom of Wilson. Now we're 3 wide for the 3rd spot behind him. Reeling. Michael White getting a piece of this action. Michael White briefly inside of Hoytsma. Reeling going to get a strong run off the top. Switches back to the bottom under Michael White. Meanwhile, Hoytsma gets to the inside of Wilson. The caution is back out right in the middle of all this action.
Did not see it.
Montrose once again the number 1 around.
88 and someone.
1 and 88.
Montrose out of shape, slides down the track, collects Quinn Newton, a playoff driver. Quinn Newton probably not too pleased about that.
After review, it looks like the one got loose or it hit the slick. It shot him down the track and into the 88. The one will receive the penalty. This is end of line.
Fortunately for Quinn Newton, if there's a silver lining, he was already running last. But it's just kind of insult to injury at that point. Eight laps remaining from the I-55 Speedway in Missouri. Man, that was a lot of action in those little 3 laps that we got in. Here we get set for the restart. Giglio driving it down the track, trying to get some grip. The entire field going down with him. Giglio trying to wrap the bottom. Wilson about a lane higher. Giglio now in the middle. Wilson trying to find that line. They moved it up off the bottom. Hoyt's going to slide out to the wall. That's going to allow Michael White to get to his inside. Hoyt's up and into the outside wall. Is he able to keep it going? He's wall riding that thing all the way around the corner. That may be what they call excessive wall riding. If there was ever a time to call one, I think that would have been it. He comes down the track right in front of Reeling, makes a little contact, then up and into the outside wall. Hoytsma has vanished. Hoytsma into the pits. Tough break for Hoytsma to open the playoffs. Hoytsma has to take the tow. Giglio, Wilson battle for the lead.
I was trying to save it. That's all good.
Wilson all over the back of the 16 of Giglio. Giglio able to stretch it out there. Michael White, Alex Reeling battle for third. Reeling up and into the wall. Giglio going to bring it up off the corner. Down into 3 and 4. Giglio right in that middle groove he talked to us about. He's going to pull it across the line. Giglio takes the win. Hello, Nathan. Bradley Wilson gets second. Michael White will finish third. If we can get the top 3 to the interview room, please and thank you. That was a real entertaining race. I certainly enjoyed that.
Sorry, Nathan, I didn't mean to do that.
No, I know you're good.
Really doing burnouts for third. Giglio going to come celebrate his win. Do some Dirt Devils.
Top 3 to the waiting room for an interview.
Review, that's nice. Because the guy right in front of me, I just now got in the EOL. The guy in front of me was kind of hanging back, and he was a lap going. Good win, Blake. Just trying to get around it and get going.
Thanks, get right, get.
Yeah, if you don't clear it, it's alright. Thank you.
Just can't get him to get muted. Mute button not working tonight.
Good race, everybody. I'll have points posted soon, and next week is Kokomo.
Kokomo! Lap counter being all kinds of weird. There we go. We'll go with that. Unofficial results. Top 3 to the interview room. We have Brad Wilson. Still looking for Alex Reeling. There's Reeling. Reeling, DG, you got the copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, hello, sir. You were able to bring it home in third. Looks like you celebrated after the race with a few donuts. Happy with that third, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Well, you got it good points night here. How do you feel about the overall race?
Micah, if you're still here, did you want us to look at that document?
Sorry. It was a good race. I mean, I like this track, and as you can see, it's just like Fairbury. I was stuck in the wall like all the race. Couldn't get off of it. I was going to try to run the bomb
Yeah, he did
for
one.
the last, what was it, 8 laps, and I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I could run the top. But yeah, I mean, I like it. Can't wait for next week, Kokomo. I like that track, so let's get a race.
10-4, Kokomo coming up next, and you feel good about your odds of moving on to the next round? Said you like the track.
Actually, I kind of do. For some reason, I got lucky the last 2 races, so. Well, this one and this one. Yeah.
All right, well, you got those Friends, Family, and Sponsor shout-outs. So we got a brand new paint job tonight.
Yes, did it myself. Looks, yeah, it's alright. I'd like to thank Ford Bite, Ford Performance, Factory Campy MPI steering wheels, and LaJoy Seating. Thank you for doing a great broadcast, race control, and yeah.
10-4, sounds like you got them all in there. You didn't do Living on Rails. I don't know if you meant to do that one.
Yeah, there you go. Living on Rails.
See, I've memorized your sponsors. You come into the interview room that much. Congrats on the strong run tonight, Mr. Reeling, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Alex Reeling in the 42, bringing it home in third. Let's go grab the 41 of Brad Wilson. Brad, DG, you got the copy?
Yes, sir.
Heck of a run there. Thought you were going to give Giglio a run for his money there. He kept him honest at least and brought it home second. Good night for the 41 car. How'd it feel out there?
It felt pretty good. Never doing a race here and hopping in on a slick track I think it helped there at the long run. I was able to run
as best as I could. Wish we could have brought home the win, but Blake's just too fast.
He is pretty quick, isn't he? There's a reason he's in the top 3 in all-time wins in this place. But don't feel bad. A lot of people follow the 16.
Yeah, just next time, gotta try to find something else to get around them.
10-4, run where he's not, right? See what you can find. We got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs to give to us tonight.
Mainly just ShandoShine.co, my team over there. Sadly, Clayton couldn't make it tonight. Was really hoping he was going to be here.
Oh,
You for
missing the
putting
spot in
this
the
on,
playoffs.
and for putting the whole league on. It's been a lot of fun.
When do you get a Shine logo on your car?
Yeah, I need to make a custom car.
Heck yeah. I mean, I know a guy if you need help. All right, bud. Congrats on the very strong run tonight. P2 for Mr. Wilson there. We'll see you in the next event, my friend.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and grab our race winner, Blake Giglio in the 16. Blake, DG, you got that copy?
Yo.
Well, just like you were hoping for, we get to talk to you again after the race. Both your teammates got yeeted into the Shadow Realm, as Adam said in chat. They found platform 9 3/4 going around the corner, and ended up in the pits next thing they know. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that fate running the bottom for half the race. How did it feel out there on track?
Yeah, I felt good. I think that we were pretty good overall, and I think we just kind of fell off at the end. I was playing it safe. I wasn't like putting it down on the bottom, and I wasn't putting it on the wall. So I think the wall was faster at the end. It just wasn't worth, wrecking yourself. It's like going over the fence, like the teammates did. But I think overall we had a good night, and can't really be too upset.
10-4. Well, come in here and spoil the playoff party. You get a non-playoff driver to win the first race. So now all 8 spots are up available for next week. So it keeps things interesting. We appreciate you coming out racing with us and showing off that Elite Performance Industries race car as you win the RaceEPI.com Sprint Car Series tonight. Thank you so much for being part of our community. We appreciate you, my man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me around here, guys.
Blake Giglio getting the victory tonight in the 16 car. And that is going to do it from I-55 Speedway in Missouri. Let's go ahead and take a look at our final results page. See where everybody wound up for the night. Giglio, of course, with the win. Wilson and Reeling second and third. Brett Reynolds, nice bounce back to finish fourth. Good playoff points night for him. Montrose fifth. Lafayette sixth. Elston, Nagel, White, and Clapper Newell, your top 10. The last 2 finishers both went to the Shadow Realm, as was mentioned. He got yeeted on the outside wall and vanished into the pits. Lucas Hoisma 4 laps down. Quinn Newton 5 laps down. Both those cars in the playoffs, so that is going to be interesting to see how they try to bounce back at Kokomo next week. Only 2 rounds to try to move on into the round of 8. So these 2 drivers will have work to do, Lucas Hoisma and Quinn Newton. Appreciate you guys being here. We have to say this has been iRacing.com. You can head on over there, pick up a subscription, get these cars in this track, and come race with us. We'd love to have you be part of our Sidewinder community. We welcome everyone in. It doesn't really matter what your skill level is. We will try to help you get better. If you're not that great, we will let you kick our butt if you're amazing. Just come be part of our community. DGSRacing.com. Click on the big red snake. That'll take you to our Discord where you can sign up for any of our 9 different series. DGSRacing.com. Hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast, and we hope to see you at our next event.